Good, whatever it is. I'm Antalous. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Today I'm joined by, let me see if I pronounce this right for the first time, Orifius, right?
Yep.
Yes! One for like 50. Okay, so we were talking about building a base. We've landed on Mars. We want to set up some stations, mining outposts, and so on and so forth. Um, so we've got to decide a few things with our base, and I think we can be tearing it down while we discuss that.
Sounds good to me.
Um, so what was your opinion? Buy an ore deposit or just like right where we landed?
I think we could find an ore deposit or
Okay. There's like
find
a dark patch
something.
over there, and that would work too.
I think actually, if you go into, let me see, if you hop into the ship here,
Oh, right, it's got an ore detector.
yeah, there's actually. Oh wow,
What?
that was lucky. There's uranium really close to us.
Nice! Okay, we are building like right on top of that stuff.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. And then I guess the next question is above or below ground? Because we've got a semi-hostile environment.
Yeah. We could. I've rarely actually built underground. But we could. We could go underground. We could like start out obviously with a small building of sorts, just to get everything transferred over,
Yeah. What
and
I've
then
been
use that to
doing
tunnel
What I've
down.
been doing lately is basically building above ground and then building like a panic area below ground. That's
Okay,
if drones come and I can't fight them, you can run down here and just cry until they leave.
that works for me.
Okay, cool. Oh, no, no. I've made a horrible
Oh,
mistake.
oh
I'm
God!
sorry.
I just had a thruster hit me in the face.
You're fine. Just walk it off.
It's just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound.
Okay. Actually, I should probably see where the deposit is before I head out, unless you want to start laying the first few blocks. Access
Yeah,
denied.
you can see where it is.
I
Oh,
can't get in the chair.
oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I started flying away though. Actually, it might work out very well just to start everything underground because I think where the uranium is. Okay, let's see. I want to hit everything. I think where the uranium is, it's actually like down in the little ravine. So transfer to, share with my faction. Bam. All right, there you go. It should be okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I don't think the ore detector is shared because I can't see any ore. Oh, nope. Never mind.
Yeah, I would say
Oh!
it takes a second. So like it's down in this like.
Well, I was looking forward, not to the
What the
right.
hell?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh
So,
gosh. Oh yeah, I died.
oh, it was nice knowing you. So this is now a solo series, everyone.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, let me go to body location. I ran out of hydrogen, and apparently I didn't have any hydrogen bottles on me.
Oh,
Oh
well,
no! I ground down some things, and my body fell through the floor.
awkward.
So I think it's still falling. Okay. Well, the things that I ground down. Um, we're just gonna have to hold off on those. Let me grab a bottle. I'm gonna grab one oxygen and one hydrogen from here. The other
Okay.
two are yours.
Yeah, I didn't grab any bottles. I'm just running with a bajillion and 10 components. Although, I think I remember now that I can fly. So I should probably stop just running like the caveman I am. Okay. So, spot. Let's get my toolbar set up. Blocks. Other blocks. Liking some of these mods. So I'm gonna need to learn to use just about everything here.
Well, that's the problem. Is like I'll put mods in, and I'm like, oh, this would be great, and then I totally forget about them.
I do the same thing.
Oh, I just
Okay.
so. All right. So where did you run off to?
I'm 800. Oh wow, I'm a lot further away than I thought I was. I'm coming back. I don't know where this uranium deposit is. Okay. I'm back by the
Oh,
atmospheric
I see.
lander. It was like straight to the right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think like, let's see. I think it was like 200 meters or 600. No, yeah, it's 200. It's down in that ravine or like down
Oh,
in that
okay.
like crater or whatever. Well,
I
that dark patch next to the crater is where it's at.
So maybe what we do is we build like right on the edge of this ravine. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm sure one of us is not gonna drive a ship into it at any point and knock all of it down. And we could use the pit as like our oh shoot area, our panic room.
Yeah.
And so we could dig down from the base setup. I'm just trying to look down here. And then have like a hangar door down there or something. Maybe eventually. Oh wow. This is way deep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I say we build on top of this just because if we want to drive any vehicles, we don't want to be down
Yeah.
here.
And have to use 30% hydrogen just getting out.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of trying to get out, probably turn around because it was suddenly free falling. That is steep.
Yeah.
Which, you know, isn't entirely bad.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think, I mean, we could at some point, once we get a little bit more established, uh, dig into the side of the mountain, and we could have, or not really, I guess mountain, but side of the crater, like halfway down or whatever, kind of have a hangar there that for small ships. I mean, we couldn't get anything large in and out because we would just destroy it by hitting walls and whatnot.
Okay. So the streaming icon is now gone, but I am definitely lagging a little bit. Like your GPS, your beacon for you isn't updating, and you're just doing like the standard free fall thing with your arms out.
Oh,
It's awesome. So let's build next to this patch, not on it, because I think we're going to want to drill down through this.
okay.
I don't know how far down we need to go. But I'm just thinking, like, right here.
Sure.
Build a bit forward and a bit back from there.
Let me grab. I'll grab some steel plate here.
Six gives us an internal space of 4x2. That's not big enough.
This has steel plate in it.
So I'm thinking if we make this first area like a garage that we can just drive vehicles in and out of, and we can build off of there. And of course, starting out, it's going to be everything, but the long-term goal for this area would be cars, rovers, of
Okay,
some
yeah.
sort.
So I was gonna ask, so you wanted to do wheeled vehicles first?
Not necessarily, but I want the option of doing it.
Okay. I honestly, I don't think I've ever actually made like a legit wheeled vehicle.
Really?
Yeah, like I've made some that work, but like an actual like this is my main mode of transportation. I've never actually. I don't believe I've done that. There was a season that I was doing that I made this like huge mobile base type thing, uh, but it ended up just getting taken over by like physics and blew up and fell through. Yeah, it was bad. So then I abandoned that idea because space engineers,
Yeah,
and
fair.
haven't gone back since.
I have my
I mean,
inventory.
obviously, like the garage there is not a
Yeah.
huge wheeled base thing, but
Yeah, I'm not thinking anything big or fancy like a mobile base. I'm just thinking something that if things go horribly wrong, we can drive.
bail.
Exactly. And like I like flying ships, of course, but they need so much more power that I'm worried that's not going to be an option all the time. Oh,
That's true.
actor Oh, right, because I want to go to the cargo container. I drop off the bajillion tons of glass I'm carrying. And refill my hydrogen while I'm here before I forget. Okay. How good would you say you are designing things that look good rather than just functional?
Terrible.
I'm about the same. We're in trouble.
I mean, I can kind of make things like they were supposed to be made that way, but as far as like winning awards, no.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see what we can come up with between the two of us. So I'd
I've been
like to get us.
experimenting.
Hmm? I'd like to get us a base that looks kind of good at least, but you know, it has to be functional as well.
Right.
So I was just hoping we could, between the two of us, cobble something together. It looks like it was like meant to be there, maybe,
Right.
rather than like,
Yeah.
I threw up on this rock and that's my base. Woo! I'm worried that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, where's that mobile drilling platform going? Kind of gonna fly over us. Yeah, I mean, I've been experimenting with adding, like ribbed armor to things to kind of give it a little bit more look.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I've been experimenting with some similar things and just making random shapes in it to see how it looks at the end. And I've got some decent results. Okay. Back on the roof. So, we could try to fly this thing closer to our base before we finish grinding it down.
I was thinking about that too.
Let's maybe do that. And we're missing a thruster off the roof, but we have one more in that direction. And this thing, it should be lighter too.
Yeah.
Because we've been grinding stuff off of it for a while.
So, shall we?
Okay, this is when things go horribly wrong.
I'm gonna not stand on it.
What? Why? You can trust me. I know how to fly things, kind of.
I want to watch.
Oh, you have the dampeners off, right? I forget everyone but me likes to shut off the dampeners.
Well, that's how I fall. I don't press C to go down when I'm on a
Landing
planet.
gear locked. Why? Okay.
And the gear is set to auto lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut that off, and then we're gonna unlock, and it's still acting like it's locked. I think you're gonna have to do it.
Okay.
I can't lock or unlock the landing gear. Am I still in the seat for you?
I feel like I'm sliding.
I am, but I think that's just me, not the ship.
No, I mean, I feel like the ship I was sliding too.
Oh, to me this ship is completely stationary, just I'm sliding on the ship, and I'm sliding uphill, not downhill.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna bail. Because I feel like Kling was already starting to reach out. Claim me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's this landing gear. I think this landing gear fell into the floor.
Okay.
But it didn't, so I don't know. But I'm gonna take it off anyway.
That's not dangerous at all. This one right here is damaged. Okay. It's not even touching the ground anymore, so good luck! I'm out of here. See you later, hopefully. I'm just waiting for to horribly crash and like, well, that's the end of this series, guys.
Nah, we could do it.
I trust your flying skills a lot more than I trust mine. Just continue welding my steel plates over here.
And do we have disco? I want to try to get both gears attached. There you go. And disco. I'm going to go ahead and go to control panel and the atmospheric thrusters and just turn all of them off.
You know, it's a little scary when you're looking down and you're like, la, da, da, everything's fine, and then you look over and suddenly there's a large ship that just right next to you.
Nah, you'll be fine.
In my head. I mean, at least you didn't drop a thruster on me or anything. But who would do that in all reality?
Right. Just rude.
It is. It's probably like the ultimate insult in every single culture. Like, that's probably the only thing they share, too. When you really want to tell someone you're angry at them, you drop a thruster on their face.
Yeah. I mean, the message definitely would get across, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Alright, now we need to be careful about what we grind down.
Yes.
So we're probably going to have this ship here, right?
The lander?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to stay there. And we're right next to where we need to go, so...
Because actually, you know, on my camera, everybody can see it, but when you were saying, do you think we should fly this ship over there? I was like, yeah, and I quickly welded the gyroscope back together. Yeah.
That's a great idea. I totally thought of that, too.
Well, I was like, oh, gyroscope. There's a lot of steel plate in one of those.
Uh-huh. Like 1,000 or something. Oh, jeez. Well, speaking of steel plate, I need a few. I'm gonna move the ramp over to where the thruster is closer to the base, because I don't like walking.
Okay.
Also, we should get a conveyor in, or not a conveyor, a cargo container in soon, too.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that. Before we rip all the conveyor tubes apart, what we could do, what I do is lander, move everything to one cargo container, and then just tear out the empty one, and yeah.
I can get started on that. I think the two cargo containers in the bottom are, yeah, they're conveyored together, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move everything from my inventory here.
Yay, we have a platform.
Woo! Okay, I'm removing stuff from the bottom cargo container. Moment. There needs to be a button that's just like combine inventory. It takes your inventory where you've stacked everything weirdly, and then just stacks everything together. Like if you have 5 different spots of steel plates, it's like, well, we can add these together.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably shouldn't finish ramming through that quite yet.
Just trying to get some I can't talk. Trying to get some power back up on my suit. Suit power. Unlimited power.
Thanks, Sidious.
Soon. Power.
And I'm gonna put it in a wall right here, I'm thinking. So, oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna drop off everything I don't need. Like my rifle, my ammunition, drill. I can carry like 3 more steel plates. Makes a difference, I promise.
I never drop off my rifle because I love to spray and pray at things, run out of die.
Yeah, I can totally understand that, but I'm just tearing apart a ship right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut off the thrusters before I drop them on myself, and then have to declare war on myself. Does that count as like a civil war? Like,
Yeah.
which is such a weird phrase. Be civil. Let's have tea and crumpets while we're shooting at each other.
I mean, I guess it would be more of an internal than civil war, but
Yeah. I think that's how we need to declare war on everyone. Like, before we attack our first pirate base, we need to drop a thruster on it.
I'm okay with that.
That will be our official way of
That could be our main mode of
attack.
attack. You know, just
That sounds very expensive.
just have a ship.
Ah!
Oh gosh.
It wasn't me this time.
Have a ship with merge blocks that you fly toward a pirate base and just unmerge all your thrusters.
That sounds like
Fly it.
a pretty inefficient attack. I mean, I guess it could be worse. We could be dropping like platinum ingots on people like, ha! There, I dropped 5 platinum on you, and it took me all of 6 months to find that and mine it and refine it. I just don't think that's very efficient warfare.
It couldn't, but I mean, like, especially
Oh!
atmospheric threat.
Sorry.
With all the fan blades and moving parts, I mean, they could be a very dangerous weapon.
In reality, yes. In Space Engineers, it doesn't matter. You can stand right on top of a turbine as it's going full blast, and you're fine.
Details.
Yeah. I don't know what you're worried about. Just your face.
Oops. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing. Everything is fine.
Oh, you broke everything.
I don't know
Come back, motors. I saved the day.
Yay.
I found construction components, motors, and metal grids. Is that all I was looking for, or should I be running down into that bottomless pit now?
No, that was probably just it, because I grabbed the steel plate.
Oh, I'm low on power. I'm glad I brought up my HUD. Speaking of power, we should probably prioritize getting power to this base and a med bay up soon.
I agree. That's pretty much going to have to be seamless.
Well, I mean, we can put down the 2-ish Einhauer. It gives us stuff for solar panels. And so we can put down the solar panels, and that has power for some times. And then we can move the reactor over and the med bay at the same time. And start a reactor too.
Oh, I'm going to die.
Goodbye.
You know, I almost never die in this game. Ever. I've died twice. This first episode. If this
We're
is how this is
23 minutes in. Oh, yeah, I probably should leave the battery intact. Oh! We have a battery! So we can grind down our reactor right now and be fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Alright. Now that I have everything back. Really, that was just a way for me to quickly get my energy back, that's all.
Oh, okay. Just being super efficient with your time.
Right. Yeah.
Guys, less than... Oh, dear. Goodbye!
What happened?
I pinged off into space on my view. And
Oh.
it would reset, and then I'd ping off into space again. And it happened like 3 times, and then suddenly I was back on the ground. Like nothing had happened. It's like...
Oh.
You're just hallucinating, dude. You're on drugs. Only the fun stuff.
Just make sure, to check your air supply and your buddy. Maybe put something there.
Well, the only air I have is in my tank. I don't have any extra of that, so... Someone's poisoned the med bay. That's what's going on.
Terrible.
Okay. These? Ah. Ow. Oh, you know what we need to prioritize too?
What's that?
Oxygen.
Yeah.
I usually start on Earth like, so I'm like, we're fine. I'm just gonna open my helmet and dead.
He was hallucinating again.
Oh. Nothing happened in here.
Okay.
Oh, that's the oxygen. Let's leave that for now. Although, the oxygen tank is full. Hydrogen.
Yeah. Plus, I always. Oh, did this battery fall? Battery fell. I'm like 90% sure I just lopped a battery off.
Oh. Where?
It's in the ship itself.
Oh. Yeah, probably. There's a drill, like someone died here.
It was it was attached to the refinery, I think.
Okay.
Refinery.
Well, we could leave the batteries there, and then when we get the capability, pick them up and merge block them into our base so we don't lose the power. Oh, that's the other mod I should have had you grab. The, what is it? Power cells? Or when you grind down a battery, you get dead power cells. So you have to refine them. And you still get power from nowhere, which is kind of cheaty. But I really try not to use it that way.
Yeah. No, I mean it is because it is kind of annoying to have the bat. What is this? It's iron ingot. How is there iron ingot? Okay. Do you start out
It was
with
probably in the
iron
refinery.
ingot?
I didn't think so, but maybe you do.
Is there a quick way to throw everything you have as far as a stack? Because I thought if you shift clicked into the cargo container, it put everything in there, but it's only putting 100 in there.
Yeah, that only does 100. There probably... I know there is, but I'm just not sure what it is. And I'm gonna play around for...
Is it right click? Do you just right click it? Maybe you just right click.
You double click.
Oh, okay.
Double left click.
I've been playing too much of other games where you just shift click and it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna start like putting up walls and other things too.
Wish the sun were up so we can at least see the direction that the sun is going.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we can see the moon though.
Fortunately, those aren't necessarily related.
Oh no, but I'm saying usually when I like am on a planet, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to go to the closest moon and I can never see it. It's always on the other side, which adds like an extra 45 minutes of travel.
Yeah. All the pain. But for now, this is just going to be a box, and we'll design it later.
That's fine. It'll be our board cube.
Yes. Our board cube that we have permanently attached to the ground. I like this design. Worst Borg ever. Steel plates. Okay. Okay. I'm going to toss down a reactor. It's gonna bother me. That's how it's gonna have to work. It's on its
What's
side.
gonna bother you? Oh,
Because, you know, it's a brilliant idea to install your nuclear reactor on the side.
yeah.
Construction components, nuclear large steel tube, reactor components. Construction components. Where I do. Reactor there's threads, steel tubes. I'm just grabbing things at random now.
It's the best
Got
way
it.
to do it.
Okay. We can power this thing up, and it's conveyored to the cargo right next to it.
We should probably, maybe not right this second, but think about getting the refinery set up.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is, given this is like our garage area, I'm gonna build a room right next to this, and that will be, I don't know, like personnel quarters, and then maybe below this is where we'll build the refinery. For some reason, I always like building my refinery and assembler underground.
That makes sense.
Oh, and we'll want a medical room too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Woo, I'm back. Old drilling platform that's gonna pass pretty much right overhead, and it's applied. Oh, I so wish we could take those out.
So wish the what?
We could take those out.
Oh.
So that reactor is definitely going to be temporary, because I want to have this place airtight.
Oh, yeah.
And the reactor's not airtight, so if we open the garage, we just vent the rest of the base. But you know, not a bad idea. Yeah, sure, you go up for a drive. I'm just going to take a nap here. Blah! That's how he does. Have like an FTL style security system where essentially we fight off people and then we just vent everything to space if that doesn't work.
Oh no, there's a fire. Vent everything.
Yes, absolutely everything. Not just that one room. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Oh, there's people in the base. Vent everything.
Yes. It's very yes.
Vent all the things.
Sir, those people I mentioned, they were actually our own people. They're floating around outside. They're fine.
But the enemy's no longer here.
We were never boarded, though.
Well, details.
Yeah,
You don't
seriously.
know. Invisible. They could be invisible. Ooh, let me not accidentally lop off the. Oh, okay. It's attached to be a conveyor belt.
Sure, this is really riveting right now. Watch me weld up a billion steel plates.
Yeah.
But I want to get this area finished, and then that way I can start running oxygen into it. I'm thinking I'm going to put oxygen farms on the roof of this area. So do you think we should have this be like a habitat area right next to it, or like a medical room here? I like, even though they serve no purpose, I like...
New meta. Wow.
And we could split it too. We could have like the front half be medical or something like that, and the back half be rooms. Okay. I need to set up my toolbars the way I usually do. Trying to think how big a med bay is. Wouldn't fit quite in this room that we have set up here. No, I think I could actually make it work. This. And I'm going to put glass on the front. Ooh. Suddenly alone. Okay. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is we've got the slabs up there. And I'm going to put glass along the front, running on the outside. This. Hoping we don't ramp up into the side of this building. And that will hold the glass.
Oh, sorry about that. I had a phone call, and then I tried to mute my mic, and then I tried to unmute my mic, and
Yeah, I know how that goes. I don't even have my mute hotkey set up. Do that. Wait.
I was running out of power, so I jumped in the seat.
Okay. I'm running out of power too, but you know, fine. So did you hear my plan for what to do with this area?
Partially, yes. Sorry, I usually answer
No
the
worries.
phone, but yeah, she called twice, so I was like, well,
Yeah, I understand. Oh, right, I was gonna go get power. Dying today.
oh yeah, I could have just gone to the
The med bay?
yeah. Oh well, I made a seat.
Why not? I mean, sure, you can overcomplicate everything. Okay, I've got some glass on me now. Come to the front of that. Oh. Why too flat? Oh, this is a 2x3. Okay, there's a window. Let's see if I put it on right. Dark out here, which means it will light inside, which we're good. Ugliest room complete.
Oh, wait. Corner. Of course, that really doesn't matter. Corner doesn't, I suppose, but
Oh, geez, that's further out than I meant to place that. I'm sorry. Block that
actually,
hallway.
I put no. I mean, of course, sliding door is fine here. I did put in the airlock block mod because I.
Well, I'm thinking this will be a pressurized portion of the base, so I don't think we need an
no,
airlock
you're right.
here.
Totally right.
If we finish this, I'm going to toss some oxygen farms on top of the roof.
Okay.
What are your fancy ones? The fancy ones, I need to learn how they work.
For
I like that
the
idea.
oh, that's right, because the drifting thoughts mod. I've used those one time, like probably maybe a year ago ish, and I couldn't get
Yeah.
them to work.
Oh,
I don't know if I was doing it wrong. So I
I'm
just
just
used
gonna use the vanilla ones then.
yeah. Honestly, I I added the it's the drifting thoughts mod, and I'm sure they work. I'm sure it's just doing something. Um, I honestly used use that this mod for the solar panels
Okay.
because it's like it takes the regular material, like the materials you need for a regular solar panel, and it
Uh huh.
multiplies them by how big or divides them. So like the 4x4 solar panel is actually it takes the same amount of materials as making two solar panels. You just make one large one.
Cool.
That makes sense, I guess. In my opinion, I think it makes it a slightly bit less time consuming.
Okay. Large steel tubes, metal grows, construction computers. Metal grids.
I'll grab the large steel tubes. Or I'll grab 50 of them.
Oh, cool. Need bulletproof glass, large steel tubes, construction components. Oh, and I'm out of hydrogen. Large steel tube components. Grids.
Looks like we need 14 more large steel tubes, and that's it.
Oh, well, I have 60 of them, but I'm out of hydrogen. Oh no. I can't get up the ramp onto the ship.
Here, I'll put a hydrogen tank in this
Oh,
crate,
thanks. I should grab one.
and I'll just grab this one here. I'm actually gonna grab.
There we go.
That's fine. And the other day, in a previous episode, was looking at really how inefficient the oxygen farms are. I mean, not inefficient, but they don't provide as much oxygen as I thought they would. Which
Yeah.
makes sense because it's free. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like it just takes energy. But do we have glass?
Thought we had some left on the ship. Lander. Yes.
Oh yeah,
I've
there's
stolen
some
all of it.
I'm just gonna grab everything I can
Okay.
from here and transfer it to the cargo container because stuff and things.
Makes sense. So it should make things faster too.
All right, let's see.
And we are out of bulletproof glass now.
Yeah, four. We got four of them up though, right? Four, three, four.
4, yeah.
Let's just see here. Oh, that's right. I forgot you do get some power cells too. Like just on the ship itself.
Yeah. We can get some batteries up and running soon, which is something we're definitely...
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. We have that uranium patch. I don't know
True.
exactly where it is. Of course, we
Around
need a
here.
refinery set up, but oh gosh, you can carry
And we
80
need power in order to refine the uranium in the first place.
Yeah.
Forgot what I needed. Plays. Computers? Yes.
Okay, I think that's everything on my card. Grind it down because we have no need for. Well, hang on. Yeah, grind it down. We have no need for it. Let me get displays. One display from it, but you know.
And we already took all the glass from over there, right?
Yeah.
There.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. If you use the med room in the lander, it's still connected to the oxygen generator, so it fills all your.
Yeah. Are you taking down that med room?
I thought about it, but then at this point, I didn't do it yet.
Okay. Ugh. We can get rid of this conveyor.
I'm not supposed to. Oh, I got 2 full conveyors up.
Awesome. We need to finish the rest of the conveyor system too.
3 conveyors up. I mean, we have the parts for the other, but
Well, we just need to pipe it everywhere. We're gonna need to get the med bay on that. We're gonna need to get the cargo container on it. And so I think I'm gonna pipe it under the ground, essentially.
okay.
The med bay, because of how I've done the roof in there. And we can have one oxygenated room.
Hey, for oxygen.
We don't need it, right?
Nah. Air is overrated.
It's true, it is. Excuse me while I take off my helmet.
No, don't leave me.
Again, this is a solo series, but not the way we originally thought.
Okay, let us see. Motors and construction components and interior. Okay. Where's it? We're actually running low on interior plate.
Ooh. I don't know what we have that will really give us interior plates. We need to make sure that we get the assembler and the refinery up before we build much else too, because if we can't rebuild those, we're kind of in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah. Time to go attack the random transport carriers.
Fling yourself at them.
Yeah.
I'm sure that will do damage, right?
Wow, that atmospheric frigate's kind of cool though.
You can see it through your gun sight?
Not very close.
Oh.
But the one that's like right there, you can see like a kind of the shape of it, and it's very red and black.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I think we could take it. Let's go.
Just a moment, let me grab some rocks to throw at it.
No, you gotta grab thrusters. What are you doing?
Sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to imagine welding a thruster on its way down. Like, you just go like 4 kilometers above it and drop it and then shut off your jetpack and fall with it. Be pretty epic. Okay.
All right.
Okay, there it is. Okay, and that will have the oxygen connected to the cargo container, and then we'll need to pipe it underground. So tubes, motors, construction, or Yeah. Off all this stuff. Motors. Martian.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, why can't I? Why can't I grab any like motors and stuff?
Your inventory full.
Yeah.
That would do it.
Well, here I was about to come try to help you weld, and you're done. All right.
Okay.
So where are you thinking putting the medical bay at? Mid bay.
So I'm thinking the medical bay will go in this room, just back in the corner. See if I can place one down. Need interior plates.
Oh, figures I don't have any on me.
I just grabbed some, so I'm just gonna place it, and then we can finish it later. Like right there in the corner.
Perfect. Oh, interior. Oh, that's right. Well,
We have a medical bay to grind down, so we should be fine.
yeah.
And then we need to run the conveyor system. I'm thinking I'm gonna go under the ground, so it doesn't look as bad, because I think conveyors are necessary. But man, they're ugly in a ship.
Yeah.
Or in a base, I guess. And I'm going to run oxygen somewhere, ideally. Here.
Interior plates.
We're going to want some solar panels up. Trying to decide which solar panels I'm going to use, the modded ones or the vanilla ones.
Depends on where you want to put it. I mean, the regular solar panels. It's just the thing about the modded ones. They're much flatter. You can just stick it on a roof and it doesn't look weird.
Okay.
Yeah, mid bay's up. But of course we
Awesome.
have the oxygen farms on the roof, so it doesn't.
Well, we need power to run the med bay for starters. Interior. I'm gonna slap a solar panel on top of these conveyors. I wouldn't have steel plates. Okay. That will bring base on once it gets its computers.
Utadora. So it has been perpetually nighttime.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. Like, what if this is one of the areas that's just never turns to day? And we've got this whole solar powered base so we can last forever and it never, ever becomes day. Well, look at signal. And we could always raid those for uranium if we become desperate.
Yeah. Is that Earth? No, yeah, that's alien planet. Maybe the sun is coming up this direction. I don't know. It could just be the skybox.
Yeah, we might be in a lot of trouble.
I set it to like 2 hours, I think. So I don't know what we're at, like recording time wise.
We're at 55 minutes. Now, so much
Okay.
for the half hour I said we should do originally. I've been I've been enjoying this, and I haven't felt like there was a natural place to stop, and so I'm just like, yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I have a full inventory. I should probably stop. So some of the stuff is going to change. Like I have a conveyor tube, and that's going to be moved to a conveyor block, just because it's airtight. And then the reactor is going to move. Oh, I see you brought stuff online.
Yeah. It was when I was panicking because I was out of energy and I forgot you to do it in the med bay.
Oh.
I sat down in the chair and I'm like, I'm still at 2% power or whatever it was. It might have been like 11%. It was still in the red. Still in the red. What do I do?
Fine.
Something.
I'm gonna need to draw out some ground to get the conveyors placed. Fine. Drill, right, that's what I just set it to. Okay.
Okay.
Lights.
Oh, did you start doing the
I'm working on conveying everything together, because currently we have oxygen farms that aren't conveyed to our med bay or anything.
Oh, right.
You probably actually want to be able to access that oxygen.
Yeah.
Slightly.
I wanted to check the drifting thoughts thing.
There we go.
I think
Oh, I am clipping through the floor.
they require. That's a shame. Okay. Because I know the regular tubes don't require bulletproof glass anymore, correct?
Which tubes?
Yeah, the conveyor tubes.
I
Yeah,
think
they don't require bulletproof glass anymore.
Oh. Yeah.
So the drifting thoughts.
Oh, I
ones-
need interior plate. Okay. Is that
So-
mod like way old or?
I don't know. I think it's just because of how they look. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. But we can't build them, so
Yeah.
we'll build the regular.
Plates.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about the mod that I had. So, along with this mod, you get interior walls that have conveyor tubes built in.
Oh.
That's something we can do at some point.
Do they require glass as well?
Nope,
Oh.
they do not.
Well then, why don't we change a few things to that?
I think you'd still need to go under though to get to the oxygen generator one, but you could do interior wall.
Okay, let's look at changing that. I think that's about all the time I have for today, though.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that and change our walls out. Let me look at these real quick before we go.
Well, we could still pipe this one in, because the walls. I don't know how we would make the walls work the way that it is right now.
Okay. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah.
Because we'd have to basically put the walls there to be attached, which I guess we could, but
Well, I can run the conveyors under the ground to just connect the cargo container to the rest of the conveyor system, and then so that way we can use kind of a hybrid system between. I'm thinking.
yeah, that'd work.
Anyways, like I said, wrong button. That's all the time I have for today. I'm Antalous. I'll catch you later.